Hello, I'm Mr. Ortiz, and welcome to Maya High School. We will be doing your orientation today. Our administration team, we have our principal, Mr. Anderson, our instructional support specialist, Mr. Welsh, and myself, the assistant principal, Campus Life, Mr. Ortiz. You'll have your credit analysis in front of you. You will see that all the classes that you have taken have been put in the credit analysis. There will be blank spaces in the credit analysis, and those are basically the classes you need to take for you to graduate with us at Maya High School. Our school schedule is a block schedule, so we go to school Monday through Thursday. We have three time slots. The morning schedules from 8 o'clock in the morning to 1:50 in the afternoon. We have a 9:50 start time that ends at 3:45, and we have a 12 o'clock start time that ends at 5:30. We also have two lunch schedules, one that's from 11 a.m. to 11:25 a.m., and then 11:30 to 11:55 a.m. Our attendance. Here at Meyer, we encourage all students to be present every day. Since you are expected to attend Monday through Friday, imagine having a 3-day weekend every week. If you're coming to school every day, passing all your classes, and not missing any work, you do not have to attend Focus Friday. Attendance is important to your success here at Maya High School. Students are scheduled through a block schedule model. Each block is 36 to 39 school days, which means that to be successful during a block, you are only allowed to be absent 5 days. On the sixth absent, you must meet with your teacher to attempt to do a DOM, which is a demonstration of mastery, to receive credit for each of your classes. If you exceed 10 absences, you will not receive any credit for that time. So understand, very important for you to be here at Maya High School. 10 consecutive absences and you will be withdrawn. Focus Friday. School's here Monday through Thursday. We have Focus Friday. What is Focus Friday? Focus Friday is designed for students to get additional support for their teachers. Think of it as a tutoring session on a day where there is less students present. It is also a great day to make up missing assignments you might have missed during the week due to an absence. We have 3 focus sessions. Our first session is at 8 o'clock and it ends at 9:30 a.m. We have a second session that starts at 9:30 and it ends at 11 a.m. We have lunch from 11 a.m. to 11:20, and then we have the third session, which is from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Basically, Focus Friday is broken into subjects, so we will have an English team room, a math team room, and etc., etc. Great time to get tutoring done if you need that additional help on Focus Fridays. Our tardy policy. At Maya, we truly believe that success begins at 8 a.m. We expect that every student arrive early, if not on time, for their class. We do, however, understand the stresses of taking public transportation or dealing with things that are out of our control, like traffic. With all that being said, please keep in mind our tardy policy, which states a student is considered tardy after the bell has rung and is considered absent after 20 minutes. Students that are tardy must enter through the front office and scan or log their ID to document the time entered. If the student is within the 20-minute window, they'll be marked tardy. Excessive tardies will result in a meeting with the dropout prevention specialist and potentially a result in schedule changes. If you cannot get to class on time, if you have an 8 o'clock class, we might switch you to a 9:50 class to start if you can't make it on time. Our campus is closed, which means once you enter the building, you cannot leave for any reason unless the front office has received permission from a parent or guardian. If you leave without permission, it's an automatic 1-day suspension. Students are not allowed to leave campus to get food at all. Students are not allowed to order food through any of the apps, those food ordering apps like Uber Eats, Postmate. And if your parents decide they want to bring you lunch, please let them know that it's during lunch schedule period that they can bring that lunch. We will not be bringing any lunch to a classroom while their class is being taught. Zero tolerance. So basically, any of these violations, or if you found in any of these violations above, they could result in suspension or expulsion pending due to the due process hearing and or restorative conference. So understand, possession of alcohol, drugs, weapons, smoking, vaping on campus, fighting, which includes physical altercations or bullying of any type. You can get in trouble with my administration, but also get in trouble with law enforcement. So understand, it's zero tolerance when it comes to those different situations. Our school dress code. You must dress appropriately. If a staff member feels or believes that you're not dressed appropriately, you'll be asked to change into different clothing. We do here at Maya have shirts that if you need to change, we can provide you a shirt as long as you give it back to us at the end of the day. The following attire is not permitted at Maya. Students are not to wear shirts or shorts that are too short, crop tops, see-through clothing, including leggings, spaghetti straps, muscle shirts. Students are not allowed to wear hats. Students are not permitted to wear bandanas, do-rags, or hairnets. And students are not permitted to wear clothing that can be gang-related or have inappropriate images. When it comes to our remote learning, because our first 3 weeks at Maya High School will be remote, will be online. That classroom is a professional classroom. Any inappropriate behavior or online harassment will result in immediate removal and loss of credit for the block. Messages posted cannot be deleted, and classes will be recorded. And you must have your cameras on at all times. Our school-wide expectations when it comes to our handbook. All students are expected to follow all policies and procedures that are outlined in the student handbook. Not only will students go over the handbook in its entirety the first week of school, it can be found on our website at www.mayahs.com, located on the resource tab. It is a student and parent's responsibility to fully review the handbook. Here's some few basic expectations here at Maya. Students must wear their ID at all times. It needs to be visible. Students are expected to arrive to school on time. Students will show up prepared and ready to learn. Students are expected not to damage or do any type of graffiti on our school property. Students are expected to not disrespect staff members. Follow any policies outlined by Maya High School and classroom norms developed by the teacher. All students are expected to maintain their academic integrity. Any student caught cheating or plagiarizing, which means copying, will be disciplined appropriately and may forfeit credit or your grade. And backpacks and purses are always subject to search by the administration team or the police officer on campus. Student electronics. Maya High School is not responsible for any lost or stolen items. Personal electronic devices are not permitted to be used in the classroom or during classroom time. Students are not allowed to have headphones during the classroom. If the students refuse to put away electronic devices, an administrator will be called to the classroom. The student would automatically be suspended for violation of the student electronic policy. So if a principal has to come into the classroom to go get your cell phone or headphones, you will be suspended for that violation. And students are only allowed to use cell phones and headphones during scheduled lunch breaks. We have a positive incentive program where students can earn Maya tokens to exchange at our Maya Pride spot. You can earn Maya tokens by living out Maya's mission, vision, and principles. For example, helping teachers out, going outside the expected daily tasks by helping peers, and etc. How do you earn it? Helping teachers, tutoring other students, participating in our student activities. There's no limit to how many tokens you have. And then at our store, we have hoodies, t-shirts, sodas, chips, snacks, books, alarm clocks. You name it, we have it at our store, the Pride Spot. We also have each week, students get nominated by their teachers to receive the honor of being recognized as a Maya MVP. Students are selected by having good attendance, living out the mission, vision, and principles of the Maya High School, and by standing out at Maya Strong as a Maya Strong student. Students will get their picture taken, receive a certificate, and an MVP shirt. And at the end of the block, they will take a trip to David and Buster's with all the other MVPs, in which majority of the time Mr. Anderson does show up, and you get a chance to play video games. It's just a great time. Maya Pride Day. Every Thursday is our Maya Pride Day. We encourage all students and staff to dress in black and teal and wear their Maya shirts. All students that participate on Thursdays are allowed to go to lunch first. All third period classes are also in a weekly competition for the Maya Strong Trophy, which travels from class to class. And this is the trophy. Classrooms that win 3 times in a row will receive a pizza party. A lot of fun that Thursday. School technology, you will receive a custom Maya email, which will be used in each of your classes. Every classroom has Chromebook carts, which gives you access to the Chromebooks for that period. Some of the expectations, you're expected to use the assigned Chromebook for your school use only. You're expected to care for the Chromebooks and not damage them. You're expected not to get on websites like YouTube, Facebook, websites that are not school related. And you're expected to not plagiarize, which is copy, work from the internet. Any violation could result in loss of privilege. Are you ready to be Maya Strong? Are you all in? Taking any challenge and make no excuses. Welcome to Maya High School. If you ever do need to speak to us on campus, we'll take the precautionary measures, as in using our mask and hand sanitizer, and there'll always be some type of barrier here for us to speak from students to parents to teachers. I hope you guys have a great day. We are Maya.